Hi guys, Matt Easton here. So, welcome to London. There we've got Nelson behind my head there. I just thought I'd do a quickie video. Hopefully you can hear me okay with the traffic behind. But a point that came up in comments under one of the, in fact the video I put up today, is about the fact that a big difference between HEMA and, for example, military training for the modern military is that of course they go off to war and risk their lives and use this stuff for real, and certainly that is true on the face of it. I accept that. However, this kind of comes back to a point that we often get with martial arts training. We especially get it in HEMA, where people have the accusation that oh, what we're doing is a dead art, and no one these days has to defend themselves with swords, and no one's going to use swords for real, and that's kind of missing the point. The point is that the fact is that even if someone is going to use their martial art for real, so say for example it's someone doing modern MMA with an intention to maybe be a bodyguard or potentially even a soldier, or if it is a soldier training in how to use their rifle or their bayonet and they might be going to a war zone, or if it's any other kind of person using, you know, maybe knife defence, again, maybe if they're going to be a police officer or something like this, and they might have to use it to defend themselves, it doesn't actually change the training. The training is the same. So if, for example, in HEMA we practice dagger defence or knife defence, how to defend ourselves from a knife attack, that's not physically any different from a police officer learning how to defend themselves from a knife attack. We learn the same techniques, we put it under the same pressure testing, the same stress testing, we use the same type of training simulators, and in some cases, I have to be frank, I know HEMA people, myself included, who have had to defend themselves from weapons in the street in real life. And those weapons might not be swords, or they might not be spears or poleaxes, but they're nevertheless, oh, there we go, there goes some police rushing to an incident now. Nevertheless, the training is the same. It doesn't matter if you're a soldier training to use a knife or a rifle today, going to a war zone. Most soldiers don't actually kill people. They don't actually have to use their bayonets, for example, or don't actually have to, most soldiers don't even shoot people these days, luckily. They don't actually kill anyone. They might operate their rifle in a war zone, but statistically most soldiers don't actually kill someone. So it's not the end result that actually matters in the training. What matters is the training. So the fact that we're training to use swords and spears and other antiquated weapons doesn't make it less. The training is equal. It's just that, yes, we don't usually use these things in real life. Trademark. However, we do sometimes use aspects of what we learn in HEMA in real life, unfortunately, to defend ourselves. It does happen. So there we go, guys. I guess the headline for me is that actually it's not whether we use the stuff in real fighting, real combat or war or self-defense that matters. It's the training that matters, and the training that has to be good and real and properly tested. Cheers, folks. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and feel free to follow us on Facebook.